Hi everybody, welcome back to Vigor. However, this video isn't about Vigor. This video is about this rather cool gaming controller, gamepad controller, the kind folks at QRD sent me to check out. And I've had a lot of fun playing around with this over the last few weeks. So this is a wireless or a wired gamepad that you can use with your PlayStation 4 or your PlayStation 3 or your PC or Android or iOS device, basically because it's got Bluetooth on it. I've been using it to play the Metal Gear Solid Classic Collection on my PlayStation 4, and it's been great as a replacement for my DualShock, which is probably, I don't know, the fourth or fifth one that I've had for the PlayStation where stick drift has become an issue and, it becomes unplayable. Now, the Spark N5 has Hall-Effect joysticks, so stick drift should be something of the past. Basically, instead of using potentiometers inside, which are a physical contact, with Hall-Effect you're using magnets to create the inputs, which means that the sticks feel very, very nice and smooth. And as you can see, it connects via Bluetooth nicely to my Steam Deck here as well. And you may think, well, it's a little bit odd, isn't it? Why would you use a wireless controller with a Steam Deck when it already has the controls already on it? Well, the answer is if you're in dock mode, or as much as I love the form factor of the Steam Deck, you can't deny the fact, with the controls being so far apart, it's not as comfortable as a gamepad. So maybe you're in a situation where you put your Steam Deck or your ROG Ally or your Legion Go or your MSI Claw on your desk and you use your controller separately. However, this little beauty has some other secrets up its sleeve as well. It comes with a holder in the box that you can put your phone on, so you could do Android or iOS gaming that way as well. It also has a turbo button, so that you can add a turbo feature to any of the buttons. Remember that from old school controllers. And also, it has a macro feature on the back as well, where you can program in macros, and then you can have two separate macros on these buttons. Now, obviously, you should only use something like that in a single player game and not in multiplayer games, because that would be cheating. But it's nice to have them there, and it's a nice accessibility feature, I think, for certain people where they need that feature on their single player games. As far as build quality goes, feels a little bit light, but no more than a DualShock controller from Sony. But the feel of the sticks and the D-pad and all of the buttons, so far I've got no complaints at all. In fact, it feels very nice in my hand and feels almost as good, well, if not as good as an official controller. Now, I will be using this over the next couple of months, so I'll be able to give you kind of a long-term test as well. But so far, I've got to say, I've been pretty impressed with the QRD Spark N5. As far as cost goes, these go for, I think, about £40 from their website. I'll put a link to the QRD website in the description below this video, so you can check it out yourself. But maybe, the next time your DualShock fails and you get stick drift, consider something like this indeed. Or if you're after a nice controller, to go with your Steam Deck or your mobile phone or something like that, maybe another reason to check it out as well then. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hope you found this useful. If you have, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And of course, I'll see you again soon.